All right, Rod, I want to show you the latest and greatest on your little wild Indian king here. So we're, 4.5 months now, and we are still very much in the teaching phase, meaning that we are trying to introduce everything, make everything good, everything fun. And I think every introduction that he sees is a positive thing, and we learn something. So we've been working today. What we're working on is the biggest thing I want to introduce today is gunfire. We want to make sure that King gets introduced to gunfire in a positive way. We do this all the time with a lot of young dogs, and we're in the same mode strip that we used a month ago when we were introducing birds. So he already knows this place is good and fun. And so now what we're going to do is we're introducing a gunner thrown mark. So I've got my son all the way down at the end of this lane, about 75, 80 yards away. He's going to blow a duck call to get King's attention. He's going to throw the bird, and then he's going to shoot it. He's got a little 209 primer pistol, makes a nice little pop. So the dog sees the bird and then hears a bang associated with the bird. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here in addition to this. First off, I got him on a leash. We've started a little bit of leash obedience, so he has to understand that he's going to be restrained. We have to have some control to work with. I've also got some obstacles in the way. There's a couple of old trashy decoys. We leave some decoys laying out in this field. So dogs are used to decoys, objects in the way, and they go around them. I know um, you know, your hunting may be different than this. That's not necessarily trying to introduce a hunting scenario. This is more about teaching the concept of run past the objects, go find the bird. Guns are good. And then I've got this mat out here today. So the mat is actually going to be this rubber mat. I don't know if you can see, it's just barely on the edge of the screen here. This rubber mat is actually an important part of the way we're going to teach for later down the road when we start doing force fetch and we start teaching formal obedience. We use the mat as kind of our target, our landing spot. So we're introducing a whole bunch of pieces. There's a whole lot of stuff going at him. Physically, of course, King is getting big. He looks good. He looks handsome. He is in the middle of his teething phase, and he still has his puppy canines, but he has several adult teeth. So we're not doing a whole lot of retrieving. And really, the retrieving here, I don't even care about. In fact, he may go down there and play with the bird and not want to pick it up. A lot of times, dogs at this stage, their mouth is sore, so they may not retrieve and bring it all the way back. So he may play with it, which I don't care about. What I care about is all the little concepts that are going in here, especially gunfire. You can't have a gun dog without the gun. Okay, so we're gonna sit here beside me. And we got my wingman down here. He's going to blow his duck call, get his attention. Sit. I need to adjust his collar. It's getting a little bit small. He's growing so fast. King! I'm also using his name to send him. That one was right in line with that first decoy. See if he's actually going to bring it to me. Attaboy, King! Good boy! He probably wants to play with it right now. Is he still wanting to play? All right. Just go ahead and pick it up. Pick it up. All right, King, you got that bird. Hey, let me come get it. Let me come get it. So this is a good example of one of the common things puppies do. They want to go, they do great wanting to go get it, but then they want to play with the bird a little bit. So we don't do a ton of these reps. Let me have a bird. We want him to experience the bird. We want him to be excited about it. We want him to be happy. If he doesn't feel like he can carry it yet, that's okay. Plus, we're using big old full-size Drake mallards. These are pretty heavy birds. So we want him to understand that birds are good, and the thing that goes along with bird falling out of the sky, gunfire. So we are having a big time. Teething is going to make our retrieving a little bit A little bit slower at the moment. We'll see if we can get him to do it here a little bit closer. Attaboy, King, you get him. Get that duck. Get that duck. You know, we want to tear him up, huh? We're going to tear him up. We're going to tear him up. Huh? There you go. There you go. All the way back. Come on. All the way back. All the way back. And give. Good boy. Good boy. So, King's having a big time. Still lots of puppy stuff. Really having fun. Growing very quickly. Seeing a lot of those developmental things. Definitely, everything looks great. I have no concerns about King at all. Tons of drive. Very compliant dog. Like he's always happy. He always wants to go work. Gunfire is a great. He had a great response there. I'm really happy with the progress we're seeing. So King is coming along just fine.